has been described as the most popular beverage in the world, the lubrication to good fellowship, and a superior accompaniment to great food.
John Hull is the editor of the Durham-based All About Beer magazine, and he spent more than 2 years compiling recipes for his new book, The American Craft Beer Cookbook. John, you claim that cooking with beer is just like cooking food. How is that?
Well, I think beer is food, essentially. If you look at the main ingredients in beer, it's water, it's hops, it's malt, and it's yeast. And all four of those ingredients have their own food compounds to them. So if you think about yeast, which can have flavors of banana or clove or honey or flowers, those are food terms. Same thing with hops, where you can have citrus or pine or tropical fruit. We know those as well. And malt can have everything from chocolate and toffee to biscuit to fresh toast in there as well. And so if you think about the individual flavors in beer, when they all come together, you can start to think about the right foods to match with it.
Okay, so for someone who doesn't drink, like Mike, do you taste the beer in the food?
No, well, yes. Adding beer to the food, and the alcohol cooks off. I want to mention that as well.
You're not going to get drunk.
You're not going to get drunk from any of this, and you're not even going to really feel it. But what adding beer to a dish does is like almost adding an additional spice cabinet to the dish itself. A lot of these beers, and especially the ones that we have up here now, are these winter warmers. These are the ones that are in season right now and have a lot of the taste of the holiday season. Gingerbread, cinnamon, clove, and they're really quite nice. They're those familiar flavors from cookies and pies and everything. And so I actually added the winter lager into this pumpkin pie here. And so what you'll get off of it is a little bit of the spice on the end. It's smooth at first, it's a little bit creamy, and then you're going to get the spice in the back. And
I'm not going to start slurring my words.
You're not going to start slurring your words. You'll be fine. And what a great thing to do is you pour the beer into a glass as well, if you're into that. And as you eat the pie, you can taste then the additional flavors in the beer itself, and you sit back and forth, and they really complement each other in a great way.
Which beer is in this again?
This is the winter lager. And there's a lot of winter warmer, winter spiced ales and lagers that are out on the market right now.
I get that.
Yeah, and we're seeing quite a few of these up here on the screen.
I also noticed in your book you talk specifically about 2 different North Carolina breweries.
Yeah.
What's the scene like down here in North Carolina?
I think the scene in North Carolina is vibrant. It's really alive. It's doing some wonderful things. There are breweries like Bull City in Durham that have brought together good food and good beer. Full Steam, also in Durham, is doing what they call plow to pint, where they're using local ingredients in their beers as well. And it's a great way of supporting local businesses, great way of supporting the community by buying and drinking local.
And yeah, I find this interesting. Tonight, you're going to have a book signing.
Yes.
And it's not at a place where you buy books. It's at a brewery.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
I'll be out in Brevard at Oscar Blues, which came into the state last year. They're celebrating their 1-year anniversary, and I'm going to drive out there and hang out with those guys. And they can their beer, which is a lot of fun. And canned beer is good beer.
Okay, when I first met you, I walked in, I said, I don't like beer. And I haven't found one I like yet, so you told me I need to think about it differently.
You need to think about the flavors in the beer, isolate various flavors. Just take 3 to 5 seconds when you first try beer, smell it, see what registers in your mind and flavor-wise. Taste it, see what registers in your mind flavor-wise, and then you get a better appreciation of what you're drinking. It's not about pounding back as many as you can, as fast as you can in ice-cold beer. It's really about the flavor, it's about savoring the taste, and it's just about finding new and exciting things. If there's a beer out there for everybody, I'm convinced of it.
All right.
Thank you so much, John.
Thank you.